What's up? This is Richie from the Where We Wild YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you how to install one of these Gomexus power handles onto one of your bait casting reels. In this case, I got a white one to match this 13 Fishing Concept C2. Should look pretty sick, shouldn't be too hard to do. Let's get into it, man. All right, so first and foremost here, let's bust this thing out of its packaging. This thing should look pretty good on here, dude. Pretty sick. A little more crank, a little bigger. Got the 100mm size, and I'm pretty sure that the fitment attachment, these things come in a 7.4 or an 8.5mm size attachment, and I think these 13 Fishings are 7.4. They better be, or this thing ain't gonna fly. On the inside here, you got your little tools. You got a couple little shims or washers, and then you got a right-handed and a left-handed little nut there. So let's take this handle off here. Just gonna need a little, probably go with a little flathead screwdriver. Yeah, you can go flathead or a Phillips head. I got a lot of these handles, man, and they're pretty sick. I really like them. Yeah, just gotta get this little cover piece off. Here we go. And we got a 10mm wrench, I believe, and we're going to the right or left? Might be the left on this reel. Yes, counterclockwise to the left. Just gonna take off our old handle. That washer underneath there, just keeping pressure. Pull this off real fast so I don't have to hold it in place. And you got to be careful here, man, because on this reel in particular, there's a tiny little piece here that fits into, actually, you know what? Take this out here. Just got to put this thing back in. Which is no easy task, I might add. It's the simplest things, dude. Always turns into a project. There we go. All right. All right, so in this case, usually, since it's a left-handed reel, I'd be using the one that has the L in it for the left hand. But for some reason, since this reel is backwards, and usually it's tightened to the right. I'm sorry, usually it's loosened to the right on most of these left-handed reels. This one, for some reason, seems like it wants the one with the right in it. So that's what we're going to use. Just gonna throw this back on top here, nice and gentle, keep some pressure. Make sure it's pushed down all the way. And you have that little washer here. You can just throw the handle on. And I'm just gonna kind of distribute the weight with my fingers, keep that drag star pushed down. And then we're going to take our right-sided instead of our left, which is a little weird, but this reel just seems to be backwards, so they're all different, man. You just kind of have to roll with it. Like if this was a Shimano reel, I'd be using the one that has the L in there. 100%. It's all ready to rock and roll. That tape sounds absolutely insane. So there you go, man. That's how you put on a Gomexus power handle. Might have been a bad example using this reel. It's a little tricky. You got to use the right-handed reel nut instead of the left because it's a little backwards. But, you know, just take your time before you put it on. Make sure the nut choice you're using is correct. Before you even get anything on, just test it on the bolt there. Just test the threads out, make sure. But usually on a left-handed reel, it's the one that has L inside, but this is just the opposite. And then the way this reel is set up, the little star drag clicker pin is really, really easy to drop out. So I just had to mess with that for a minute, but looks awesome, dude. Really, really happy with it. And yeah, man. Can't really beat that. These handles are just so sick, man. Just for a final touch, I like to drop a tiny little oil on these bearings that they come with, just right where the handle meets the knob. Tiny little bit, and then I just use gravity and just spin that stuff in. And you're ready to rock and roll. I love these handles, dude. I will link them in the video description. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments, but they're pretty easy to install, and you just got to take your time, and every reel is different. So whether you need a little shim or another spacer washer, or you might use one or the other for these screw threads for the nut, it just depends on your reel. But just make sure you got the size down, 7.4 millimeter or 8.5 millimeter. Just want to measure, or usually in the descriptions of the handles, they tell you, you know, Shimano SLX, Daiwa, Tatula, whatever it is, and it'll let you know whether it's a 7.4 millimeter or an 8.5. So not so hard, man. Pretty sick. I'll link everything in the video description for you. The tools I'm using, these handles, every last little thing will be linked in the video description for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like. And if you're into this sort of thing, don't forget to hit subscribe. We put a new video out every single week. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Later. If you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to check out the rest of the Where We Wild YouTube channel, where we post a brand new video every week. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we post a new adventure. Thanks for watching. See ya.